Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. So today I actually wanted to make a quick little video on what is actually happening behind the scenes once Kundalini is awakened. Now this is a great video for twin flames because I think we've really beaten that term union and physical union to death. And so this is a great video to kind of help you explain what that inner process actually looks like and what the primary objective of Kundalini really is as she's working up through your chakra system. Now, if you are someone that's not a twin flame, but you have experienced a Kundalini awakening, this is helpful for you as well because really the process looks the same on both sides for any individual. So whether you're a twin flame or not, and what this will really mean for you as, Kundalini, also known as Shakti, makes this journey through your chakra system. Now, I will say that yesterday I posted a quick little short on Lord Shiva and Shakti, which is helpful in your understanding of this particular video and what I will reference here. So if you haven't already, please preferably watch that YouTube short that I created yesterday ahead of this video, which will be helpful to you. Now, Kundalini in Sanskrit actually means coiled or circular. Now, this is representative of Kundalini, which is also known as the Hindu goddess Shakti, which actually sleeps and sits dormant in your root chakra. So she's lying asleep until she is ready to awaken. And when she does, and when this is activated for you, you will feel possibly the electrical shock and the serpentine energy of her literally moving up your chakra system and through your body. Now, talking about the chakras. Chakras actually mean, it's the word wheel in Sanskrit, which is basically talking about each of your chakras being an energy center, a spiraling energy center. So that's where that term comes from. And really what's happening here is Shakti is actually moving up your chakras, literally piercing through each chakra represented by corresponding Hindu goddess or deity. And, those are representing aspects of human consciousness. However, Shakti's purpose is really to move through each of those chakras, piercing through all of the lotuses to get through your third eye and out through your crown, where she actually unites with Lord Shiva, her divine counterpart. And this is where the soul actually becomes acquainted with your supreme self. Understanding your own soul, understanding your, connection to the divine and everything that's in the universe, and also allows you to experience an extreme sense of joy and peace when you reach there. That is where this term inner union actually comes from. It is Shakti in terms of uniting her consciousness with pure consciousness, which is Lord Shiva. Now, it's good to know that as Shakti is ascending through your system, this can take weeks, months, years, and this really depends on your own inner healing, your ability to learn the lessons that you're meant to during this journey, and also your spiritual readiness for what's actually happening to you. Now, this is why I always recommend that if you are meditating during this process or even before this, it is really helpful for, Shakti to really make this journey through your chakras and out through the crown. Now, the more you resist the journey, the more painful it can be, because she is meant to clear up everything in her path as she goes up through the, chakras and also ascend to meet Lord Shiva. She really needs her path to be completely cleared. That is the whole purpose of this journey. Important to also know that this process as Shakti Ma is awakening and going through the chakra system, it is actually subtle for your physical senses. You can feel the bodily movements most likely, and out come some of the ascension symptoms. However, some individuals do actually have the opportunity to perceive visions of Shakti Ma and possibly the other deities that are representing those, chakras as she moves along her journey. Rare for you to get the sightings, but it is possible. Several individuals, if you look into it, do report seeing Shakti Ma dancing up with her serpentine energy through the chakra system to go and meet Lord Shiva, as well as others along the way. Now, it may be helpful for some twins to know that when, you actually end up experiencing this inner peace, inner union, you may no longer wish to unite with your twin. It's almost like a journey of you don't know what you're in search for until you find it. And so you think that you're on this journey to be united with your twin, but it is a much, much higher and deeper calling. And so really you may get to Kundalini to work through your chakra system, especially if you're a chaser on this journey that is now shifting inward. You may experience that once you get to this inner union, you no longer have that craving for that physical union. And this is simply because the separation and the illusion of separation has now ended. Now, for others that are experiencing a Kundalini awakening, but you are not a twin flame, simply what this means for you is that you are going to get to the state in meditation and through Kundalini, working up through your crown. And once you finally have that union, that inner union, you are going to be able to experience complete bliss, pure joy, which will then finally be able to kind of shift over into your physical reality. Once you experience this inner union, it is no longer something that you just experience in meditation, but it actually transcends into your physical reality, and you are able to operate from that peace in everything that you do. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope this message was helpful in terms of understanding union. And if you are a twin flame, this really is something that you can utilize to, stop chasing your twin in the 3D if that is still the phase that you are kind of in. And as for anybody else that's experiencing Kundalini, this hopefully helps to explain what you are really working through and how to ease yourself through this journey.